Welcome. It's the Blur Medic. It's the illest blur in the land. Welcome back, Legends community. It's Ill Blur Matic 365, or you can call me Ill Blur Matic. It's the blur from the middle of the map, and today I'm back with a new video. And today's new video is actually on something that I found very interesting that I came across. Excuse me, and it has something to do with one of my favorite franchises till this day. Is no other than Digimon, Digital Monsters. And let's talk about it right now. Why Digimon was supposed to scare you. So, the first reason we're going to talk about, and it makes a lot of sense, is that originally Digimon was Tamagotchi. That came out. I actually had a Tamagotchi back in the day. It was an egg-shaped device where you saw the creature evolve within the egg device that you had. But then later on, Bandai, because it was Bandai idea, Bandai had a vision for Tamagotchi when it became an anime adaptation. And when it became Digimon, they explored the transformations. So pretty much the transformations are supposed to look a little bit more eerie, scary. And when Digimon, Digital Monster Season 1, came out in the 90s, they came and cooked, all right? They kept it 100 organic like they've been doing, but now it is in an actual series. And when you see the creature's evolution, sometimes you're like, yo, these designs got like a horror vibe to them. I'm just saying, all right? Or edginess about them, you know? And that worked for the series because they stayed true to that when they said, look, when Tamagotchi's done, when we do this anime series, let's explore that. We see that with Greymon. Greymon looks like a raptor, and he has like this horror element to him where you're like, yo, I wouldn't want to mess with that. But in this other form, he doesn't look as horrifying. And I guess there's a purpose behind it, because the other reason for this is because Digimon explored darker themes with the show. Throughout season 1, season 2, season 3, going forward, they explored darker themes. So that was always a theme. Now, even in season 2, we saw that with actually, you know what I'm saying? What was the Digimon? War Greymon. Dark War Greymon was, you know what I'm saying, had the scary look. And I can't forget about in Digimon season 1, Skull Greymon. I mean, they really actually were edgy about the designs. They weren't holding back. I was like, oh, whoa. Is this a kid show? You know what I'm saying? Growing up, you're like, yo, Digimon was like, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say the other thing that I saw. I might say that for another video. But Digimon just had an edginess about them. The creatures, some of the evolutions had like an eeriness about them. And even going forward into like the other later seasons, like Digimon Season 3, Beelzemon. On top of that, Guilmon's other evolution, where it looked horrifying. I was like, yo, like they really been edgy with this. Digimon not afraid. Now, the next reason makes a lot of sense because at the time, there were other monster shows out besides Digimon. You have to remember, if you grew up on these type of shows, you know what I mean, all right? There were other monster shows, but there was one in particular, right? One in particular. And it's no other than the competition that they wanted to actually say, you know what? We don't want to go that direction. No other than Pokemon. All right? And Pokemon did differ from Digimon. You know, Pokemon played a safer side when it came to the creatures' evolutions. There were some controversial ones and then some scary ones after all. But Digimon solidified themselves, all right? Solidified themselves for edgier evolutions when it came to their creatures or monsters, when it comes down to it, all right? Put some respect on Digimon for that, all right? Because I'm pretty sure they're like, look, we don't want to be called Pokemon. Pokemon? No. And don't get me wrong, I like Pokemon as well too, but that's what Digimon's remembered for. And At the end of the day, I think Digimon did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Keep the edgy designs for the evolutions. Yes, there's some that are not as edgy, but it works. Digimon has been around for 25 years, all right? There's no denying it. If they've been around that long, they're doing something right when it comes to their franchise, all right? And I think that was a genius move. Very genius, right? But it is the hardest working bird on YouTube, guys. You tell me in the comments, what is your favorite creepy Digimon evolution? And my next question for you guys is, are you surprised that Digimon kept this theme throughout their actual franchise? It is the hardest working bird on YouTube, guys. Thank you so much for supporting and watching the video, and I'm out. Subscribe, like, and comment, and share. Thank you for watching the Illbloomatic 365.